Recognize that song? It's based on a very simple chord progression and the same strumming pattern that we were doing earlier. Basically, this strumming pattern that we're going to be doing and applying to the song that we just played is the underlying groove again. You know, there's obviously no ukulele on the recording of the song. There's all these orchestral instruments on it and probably a piano and stuff, but the whole idea is to reduce this big sounding piece down to a very simple groove on a single instrument. So
Cool.
we have a new chord here, F sharp minor. Might sound complicated, but look, it's just like F, 1 4-finger. So if you're using your index finger for this spot here, middle finger there, then that must be your ring finger. I guess you could use your pinky, but probably makes more sense. So we have A here, and that middle finger is just completing the triangle basically. So going back and forth between A and, you say this, F sharp minor. Get the ring finger ready. Very pretty sound, right?
Beautiful.
Back to A.
You play along with Mitch now. A
F sharp minor.
and that ring finger.
You might keep your fingers close instead of, you know, sticking up like this. A, 2, 3, F sharp minor. 2 more times. F sharp minor. A. F sharp minor, ring finger. Just back and forth between those two chords sounds good, right?
Definitely. Sounds beautiful.
Okay, so now, if you want to pull away, well, actually you can stay right around there is perfect. So this is how you can use finger economy. Now let's say that you're going to play D with these 3 fingers. So if we start on A, we just add that ring finger for F sharp minor, right? Now that ring finger becomes the anchor for when you go to D. You just move your index and your middle finger over. So you're using 3 fingers for the 3 strings. Then look at D and E7. Now this finger, which is your middle finger, is the anchor. Slide this one down and move that one over. So the whole process goes like this. A, ring finger for F sharp minor, keep my ring finger down, D, keep my middle finger there, slide this one down, move that one over for E7, and then lift up the ring finger and move these over for A. A, ring finger, keep my ring finger there, rearrange these, and slide this down, move this one over, lift up, and reposition these. Classic sound from the 50s,
Beautiful.
which you'll hear better when we go through the chord progression. So to emulate the song that we're going to teach you that we played as we came into the lesson just now, we're going to use this strum pattern with these chord progression and with this predetermined number of times to play each chord. So I use shorthand for the sake of saving space as opposed to writing out all the slash marks. So 2 times, how many beats, JP?
Well, it'll be 8 beats, right? Because there's 4 beats per measure. So if you say 2 times, you're saying 2 measures.
Yep. 2 bars, so 8 times. I mean 8 beats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Next chord. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4. Then only once for the next 2 chords. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and A twice.
So you end up doing A a total of 4 times in a row, but you don't think of it that way. You think of it as 2, and then 2 and 2, right? Because it's 2 at the end and then 2 at the beginning. But it is A 4
Right. consecutive
times.
This is one cycle here. So don't forget that when you double the cycle or when you repeat the cycle, you're gonna start with the A again. So don't skip this A the second time around.
Nice.
So that's 4 times, like you said. But you don't think of it as 4 times. This is just one cycle here.
Okay.
So I'll play it. I'll play it slowly so you can kind of hear how it sounds with this strumming pattern and this chord progression. I'll play it at normal speed, then we'll break it down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. F sharp minor. 1, 2, D, E7, back to A. I'll do it one more time. A, 2, F sharp minor. One time, E7 one time, A twice. That could have been any number of songs. It just so happens that we are playing. What song was that?
Well, we can't say yet until the next,
Okay.
because of the licensing.
We will review.
We'll tell you in the next video.
Okay, so let's do it slowly. And then when we do the practice along, we'll start at a super slow speed. So starting on the A chord.
And I just want to mention too, but so I don't forget, I really encourage you at some point in this video, you can pause the video, but write down these charts for yourself, okay? And so you'll have it for when we do the song in the next lesson, you'll be prepared. We can't write it down for you because that would violate our licensing agreement. But you can write it down for yourself, okay? So write down, this will be great practice. You can learn how to write down the chord charts. So write down each chord chart, the A, the F sharp minor, the D, the E7, and the A, and then indicate that you're gonna play 2 A's, 2 F sharp minors, 1 D, 1 measure of E7, and then 2 measures of A7.
And then just memorize it.
Not A7, A.
And then just memorize it.
Nice.
Okay, so I'll show you how it sounds. We'll do it slow first, and then, like I said, the practice along.
Okay.
We'll drill it into you at a very slow pace. So, starting on the A chord.
You want to just get them in sync with the right hand rhythm pattern?
Dun, 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 1, 2,
slower.
and then 4, and 1, 2, and one more time. 1, 2, and 3. Now start. A, 2, and 3, and 4, and 1, 2, and F sharp minor, 1, and 2, and 4, and 1, 2, and 4, D, 1, and 2, and E7. Back to the beginning.
F sharp A. Minor. Oh, another A? Sorry.
F sharp minor. 2 and 4 and 1, 2 and 3 and D. 2 and 3 E7. quick. And
Okay.
we'll jam out a little bit, and we'll come back for the practice along.
Okay.
Just to get you get it into your head how it sounds at normal speed. Okay. 1, 2. It's a slow song anyway. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
See you next lesson.